What's up, guys? It's X-Rays and welcome to a new zombies video. Today we're going to be discussing some leaked details that came out for Buried. I'm going to tell you guys what my sources and what the details are themselves. But before I jump into that, what you guys are seeing is some gameplay using the Ray Gun Mark II. It was supplied to me by Shadow. I was actually at work when everyone was, playing with trying to get this Mark II, and then it got patched and then nobody was able to play it because TraptHQ accidentally released it and then they took it back. So since I didn't have the gameplay and I wanted you guys to kind of get a feel for what it's going to look like or what it's going to do, then I kind of wanted to toss this up there. You guys can go check Shadow out, link in the description. But anyways, let's jump into some of these details for you guys. Anyways, guys, so the details that you guys are going to be hearing right now are details that I got from Play the Game. They are a group of YouTubers that kind of has information on what's going to happen. You guys can check them out. Link to their channel is going to be down in the description. You guys can check them out too if you guys want to. But anyways, let's jump straight into the details for you guys. Some of the stuff that kind of came out, and we're going to talk about it. First, I'm going to give you guys the details as to what it is, and then I'm going to go actually into some little theories as to what I think some of this stuff means. So the first thing that he actually mentioned was when you spawn into Resolution 1295, and apparently the name of the map is going to be Resolution 1295, just like there's Alcatraz and then there's Mob of the Dead, so it's going to be Buried, Resolution 1295. So anyways, when you spawn into Resolution 1295, you in fact are on the surface. So you start off on the surface, you don't start up underground. Basically everyone was thinking that the map was going to first start off above ground and then you had to go underground to proceed and do the Easter egg and all that kind of stuff. So apparently you start off on the surface, the Olympia and the M14 are there. You can, get points if you guys want to, and then once you feel you have enough points, you can go down into the map via a hell slide. So basically you go down this weird slide, it takes you down into the actual caverns and where the whole town is and everything. So that's the first thing. You start off by being above ground. You have the M14, the Olympia that you can purchase, and then if you want to, you can basically jump straight down, or you can stay there and do a little bit of point whoring and stuff like that. And basically this is kind of like Die Rise, where you can stay up at the top if you guys want to, and then or you can just straight away go into the elevator and go down. It's basically whatever path you want to take. So it's really interesting, something that TraptHQ does in the zombies that they've done recently. That was the first thing. We're going to move on into a little bit more into the thing. So perks that are not going to be there. So PhD is not going to be in Buried, apparently. Deadshot will not be in there, and also Electric Cherry will not be in Buried. So that's some of the details over there. He did not mention any other perks that are new that are going to be there. He just kind of mentioned a few of those and said PhD, Deadshot, and Electric Cherry will not be in Buried. And then he goes on to leave some of the quotes. I guess these are quotes that some of the characters are going to be saying throughout the game. And you guys can kind of discern what you guys think this means. If you guys have any idea what any of these mean, leave it as a comment below. So I'll start with each one of them, and you guys can tell me what you guys think. I'll give you guys a brief idea of what I think after I read all four, as well as some of the other things that I kind of caught on here. The first quote, here we go. "It's strange, but every time we turn away, these walls seem to change. Can it be true that the pavilion is still accessible?" So that's the very first one. So next one. "From here I can experience the town, but is it true that the mines are still above my head? I dread to think of the labyrinth maze that awaits me beyond her house." The next quote is, "They call him Big Guy. He doesn't have a name. His thoughts are simple. He is a forward mover and a drunk, but he feels the need to protect otherwise." Anyways, guys, so those were the three that were there. It was actually three, not four. And then the last thing that he mentions before, the whole post that he had kind of ends is, it says, "I look forward to seeing you in the next DLC with Tank and the Tank." So a lot of people are trying to say, oh, Tank Dempsey's coming back, or maybe he's going to make an appearance in Buried, and they're referring to Tank as being, the big guy, or, Simple Jack. So some really interesting points. Do you guys tell me what you guys think down in the comment section below? Really quickly, I'm going to mention some stuff that I think, can be inferred upon the information that was given to us. So the first one, you spawn in Resolution 1295, you spawn above ground. Maybe the Pack-a-Punch is up there, you never know. Maybe you have to work your way back up there, kind of like you had to do in Moon. Maybe not, it's completely, up to the developers. There's nothing is set in stone, and even this that is, the most credible we can get, this is still not 100% confirmed, not 100% credible. So Maybe the Pack-a-Punch is up there with the M14 and the Olympia. The next thing he mentions are these quotes, and I'm really quickly going to read them again and tell you guys what I think. It's strange, but every time we turn away, these walls seems to change. Can it be true that the pavilion is still accessible? Now, so it looks that, like, the pavilion, maybe that's above ground, maybe it's part of the Easter egg, and, you know, everything keeps changing, maybe the plates keep shifting, and the next quote says, "From here, I can experience the town, but is it true that the mines are still above my head? I dread to think of the labyrinth maze that awaits me beyond her house." So, her house probably is the ghost that we saw in the trailer. And apparently, if you go, you know, past the house, you are able to access more mazes and everything. So it looks like it's going to be a lot of tunnels, a lot of moving around and crazy stuff. And I would believe it too, because Die Rise was really like a labyrinth. It was really confusing at times. You know, once you got used to it, it wasn't hard. But at first, when you went in there, everything kind of felt like it was everywhere, and you were kind of confused and kind of creeped out by that. So, you know, it looks like, you know, the whole aspect of being confused and everything turn around, everything changing and looking the same at the same time is you know, one of the themes that they're bringing back. You know, the third one was, you know, pretty much the same thing. They call him Big Eye. He does not have a name. His thoughts are simple, but he is a forward mover and a drunk, but he feels a need to protect otherwise. So, basically, you know, talking about the big guy, simple Jack. If he is fed, then he helps you. Nothing really else can be inferred from there. So, tell me what you guys think down in the comment section below. Do you guys think that this could be 100% credible? Again, this is not confirmed, but this is the best we can do at the moment. Remember to subscribe if you guys are new. I post a lot of information up here, and including a live stream I'm going to be doing once Buried comes out. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, remember to slap a like and a favorite. And until next time, guys, I'm X-Rays. I'm out. Peace.